Hi, welcome back to a new part of our tutorial series to make a spaceship. Today we have a heavy part for us. Because I think on that window here, I tried many ways to get that into and that is seeable, but with this topology here, we can't do that. So I tweak out many ways to do that, and one is for me the best, and that is the following. We have to go here and get the outline points. Only there where the direction changes, not each one. And then when we have that outline, oh, not that, that, and that was that. Good. Shift D, then P to separate selection. When we now move it away, we have here our cuts, and that we must now bring together. So that means we have to connect that with F, that with F, and so on. That all points are connected. So that we have the under part of our window there, and that is our starting point. From there we go out and round that all, like a spaceship is. And that's the only way that real gives that function that we want to have, that it fits exactly with this window. And so we take that possibility. So now it is connected. Now we have that here. Shift D, we make a copy of that. Now we need here this round up down part from this outgoing point here. That is our start reference. So look from top, mark all, then we extrude scale, scale in the Y. Good. Now we have that. But that is not all that we need. We need this top words here and scale them Y0 and bring them up to. Then here we can take that, that, scale Y0 and go back. Then, what's that here? Oh, that is not needed, so delete words. And we have to cut then here a new one, we have forgotten them. So try a new one, okay. So what I want to say, so top view, we take this outer line here, only the right one, and scale x0 and bring it to the x. Now we have a hand-able topology or look, or like you would call it. Here the same, scale x0 and bring it to here. So we have that. Now you ask, what should we do with that? No problem. Mark the whole outline and extrude it down. So we got that. Then we scale set 0. Now we have that. We should connect each one that we can. So with F, we connect these points here. So now we should close them. So here's the problem that we must cut through that later. So we close it first, and then later we cut in there the lines that we need have. So we have here 2 loops and here 4. So that means we need here another 2 loops to have the same count of loops. So we give in with Control R 2 loops in. And now we have to cut from one point to the other point. So we'll get here a knife under tools, get from this point to that point, and spacebar to accept cutting. Good. So how we can make that as round as that and with this tip here and the background? Yeah, we use for that a modifier, a subdivision surface modifier level 2, and get there and smooth on. And you see that. Then we take an add split and we go in and give them remove doubles and here a recalculation. So we have that. That is absolutely fitting with our window, surely, but it isn't real round here. So because of that, we need a middle here. So we make a loop in, but it should be an absolutely middle. So scale set 0. Good. Then we have to go with the outlines more into. So we mark that. Mm. And bring that more to the left and a little up. Then the same we do with the other side. Sure, you can make it with a mirror like every day and bring it up. So that we have a round look. A little bit more here out. Okay, so we got that. Then we can take out here these 2 lines a little bit deeper, that it is more round look. So that means we can take that here and that here and bring them a little deeper. Good. That looks from the roundness good, but we have the problem we need here this tip. So we take here, we make a copy of that, Shift D, and take here this front. And bring that out with extruding, bring it in front and scale down. So we got that. But that here is all a straight line, so we need here variances in. So we go in there, take the outlines and bring them down. Then the other 2 also. And then maybe there a little bit more. And then we got that here. But it isn't straight here at the front. So we bring them out here a little bit more and the other 2 in the middle a little bit more than the other, and then we get that here, some round. Good. That is our look for now. We can surely give here another loop in to control more how the thickness should be. Like we can handle with them. We also need here a longer back. So that means we take that here, Shift D, duplicate and bring down. Then we take here the back out. So we extrude and bring it to the back. And with them here we can scale up later that it fits with the rest of the ship. Good. Then we have here the possibility to get this whole line here and bring them a little bit more to the left and a little down, that we have more this round effect here. Same we make from here to here. You can mark the first one, then hold the control key, and then the last one with the right mouse button. Then you have marked this whole loop and bring it more into. Good, on a little down. So we got that. That is perfect for us. We can make one thing, we can make that flatten, and we can say it should be a mean crease value of 1, then it's sharp 1. Good. Now we can do it on his place. File save. We look from top, bring that by side, and we will delete all that is here in front. So we mark that here, go with background selection, root selection, and delete all this stuff here. Bang. This front parts here we delete too. Then we move these two things to the second layer and take that one here and bring it to our ship. Grabbing, positioning. So we have that. We can go more back, such like that. And now you see that isn't bright enough to bring here the new tiles on it. Because of that, we have to scale up here the back. So when we scale there, scale X, then we can brighten it up, that we get the result that it fits with that. So that means here we scale a little less, then a little in the X, and we make another loop in to sharpen that up. Then we mark that whole back thing here and try to scale it that it fits. And that is enough. We see here the rest is a little bit too big and too long. So because of that, we take here this whole thing and scale it down to a size like that and bring it back. This front can be a little bit shorter. Yeah. Good. can change that anytime when we need a little more or something else. That isn't the problem then. So I take here again and think we must go a little bit more to the back from there. So we extrude that and bring it out to the back. Good. Here comes the tiles later on it, so that is no problem to handle it like it is. Normally we can go here a little bit back to such like that maybe, and then get here this loop and scale here a little, and we have the same effect as before, but scale X, bring it in the pride. Good, but that looks awful, I see. So we go back. We let it like it is, and take that one here. You can scale it a little in the X. Yeah, good. Then we put this window on. We will look it fits or not. And here I've seen some problem, and that is because of that here that has a hole in. We take this for the other side. We go here in edit mode and take here this object with L and X to delete it complete. Then we take the other side, L to select the whole object, Shift D to duplicate, take the mirror and bring it into. So now we have an absolutely fitting window here. That is perfect. And we have here our spaceship. And we have here no material on this main mesh. There we should have one. And it should be a black for the first. Later we will change that. Here we need another material, the black too. And we want that this object here is black. Good. So the other problem that we have is that this guys here, these two, have here problems for come together. So that means we take them both and get them off. Then we delete that here, go here in that, Shift D to duplicate that all. Then with a mirror, we have that. Oh, that isn't right. Sorry for that. X delete. So look from the front and make here the middle point. So click here the 3D cursor, then set the origin to this 3D cursor, and from here we mirror that. So add modifier, mirror modifier. Now we have that, and when we get here clip and merge, then we can bring that together that he make it to one object. So that here is now one object, has a better look than before. So we can Shift D, make a copy that here we can plug onto. We see it is 2 crate all in all, so we scale down, bring it up, and we see we must scale it in the X or in the hole and bring that a little bit longer. Yeah, that's real small here. So we scale it in the X. And we should maybe make this whole thing here a little bit brighter. That isn't that easy in the moment, but I try it. So we connected proportional editing scale X. Yeah, it comes. And here in the again. Okay, now we have here too much. So we scale it there. Looks a little better. That here we can position more. And maybe a little longer. But I will let it like it is. Good. File, save. That we can move to the second layer too. That here too. That also. Good. That here too. Good. We had last time made here. Ah, that isn't there. Okay. So we must do that with the guitars there. I move that here. Not away at the moment. Good. We have also the problem that here we can't see this mesh here, and we only need to see them at the bottom, not the bottom of the ship. So that means we get, without proportional editing, this bottom and bring them up too, but with the rest of the ship too. Sure. So we can take that here and get that up too. We try with proportional, but I don't think that is good. Oh, that isn't good. Good. Grab set up and bring it a little up. Then that here should be more down. So with background, we take this front shit here, bring that down, and this loop here too. But here without proportional, and scale a little. Good. We have that. This one here should be scale set to bring it more out to the bottom. And we see we come near. But here at the back we have to do some. So that means that here should be as high that we see the bottom. Then that one here too should be back down. And surely the rest too. So grab set. That here. Grab set. Aha. And here we have that problem that it must be closed there. So we make it only at this side here. Yeah. better look. But here on this old one, we have to go with the down part higher, that the rest comes through. And from here to here, we go grab set. On here, grab set. Good, it's enough. Good. We have done that. File save. So one other thing that we can do is get here this loop over. So that means we add mesh cube, scale down, position here, scale X. We make it first rough and then we will make it finer. Scale set, and then go in the edit mode, make a loop in, Control R, set it, get it out from here. So extrude to that part, set it, set here the origin to the 3D cursor, give them mirror modifier, and we have that. That's a little bit too long. So with clipping and merging on, we can bring that more together. So that is that. We will have subdivision surface on it, level 2. And I make it without a mirror. I see that gives problems. And we will need here another proportion. So that means we go back. So that was the point. Then we only take that here and bring that to such a position. And yeah, rotate a little. Also X rotate. Oh, rotate and extrude that to this point there. Then we take here the subdivision surface. Yeah, that is well near that what we need. But we need it on the other side too. So that means we can take here all Shift D, rotate set 180, rotate set 180. Now we have to bring them both together. That means we have to merge these points here. So we merge them at center. So merge at center, and here on the top, merge at center with all the points. So now we have that one here. We want to have that all in all down here sharper. So we give here a loop in to sharpen that up. And on the other side too, Control R, make a loop, make it sharper. We want also that it is brighter on the down part as at the top. So we go with back, selection, and scale Y. And we bring it more to this side. Then we take the whole one and lean it to the back. So we got that. Then we mark that here with them here and rotate that it fits with this part here and bring it onto. Yes, make it with the other side too. Mark that whole thing, rotate it on Y and bring it onto with the X. Then we have to straighten up that here, and that means we select that and scale set 0. Scale set 0. Good. Now we can bring it to the bottom of that, and we have that here. We want to have there a smooth one, and here is smaller. I don't know why. We can play a little with them. Think it is. We can bring that out when we dissolve that. Okay, then we bring out them here. That it is there a little bit brighter than on the other side, but it nerves me here, this shit. So we delete that and connect that new. So take here this forwards and spacebar, search, bridge, edge loop. So we have that. We can take there one subdivide that makes it more even stuff. Then we want to have the little 3D effect on it. So we give in here another loop and take this whole line here and but only the top one. So that here, that. Okay, and extrude scale it. So into a little, and then we have that thing here that we can increase with 1, and we have sharp edge, but not as sharp. So we bring it down a little bit. Okay, and we need an edge split modifier on it. That makes it all in all sharp. So have that here can be a little bit more leaning. So with background selection, take that here and rotate that. Good. So we have done that. That for me looks good. Sure, there you can every time change something, but for the start is okay. So I save that now and we give them here another color. So we make it to white and call it ship plates. Ship plates. Good. Then I've seen some we had problems with the shading because the sun comes from here and we look from there. So we bring the sun down here and rotate it to this side, and then that is gone. So we can file save that. So in the next part then we cut here this other plate out and make that finished, and then we go to the back side and we delete here some and bring other stuff in, you will see. So thanks a lot and see you in the next tutorial. Bye.